All right, Liquid Death is open.
Alright.
Twitches are going.
Alrighty, headphones coming on.
I usually don't wear headphones. If you want to wear them,
I'm just like just to get my levels, and then after that we could just talk.
I'll wear them with you too, man.
Cause I want to make sure I'm not like cause my voice already sounds better. Like I was just saying, like I woke up, like I took a nap. I was like, damn, like cause like we was in New York.
Yeah.
Like I was like losing my voice. Like we got some funny stories to talk about. Like too, it's like funny cause it's like all the gang can vouch too. Connor and all of them. You know how New York motherfuckers are, man. Like I was telling them out there, I was like, yo, you gotta like, it's not being mean. It's like you gotta speak their language and match their energy, because otherwise they're gonna run over you.
Yeah.
We're in the deli, dude. I'm like, yo, like, I'm trying to get some tea. Like so I asked the deli or the bodega guy, like, yo, Poppy, like, I need some tea. He's like, all right. He's like, what kind? I'm like, yeah, let me just get some jasmine tea, warm, make it lukewarm. He said, where's the jasmine tea? Mind you, he's standing like right here. You know the bodegas are behind him, fully fucking stocked inventory of teas.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, bitch. Turn around and find it. Like respectfully, like I went from sir to bitch in 2 seconds. Like, what are you talking about? But like it was like a bunch of energy that he was doing before they just bought it there. But it's like I'm like Sean, Ethan, and them like, bro, like I'm not saying this is like you talking to people out here, but it was funny because another guy, Duke, was like telling them like, yo, you out here, you gotta like have your mouthpiece up. Like you gotta get your game up. Like, like out there, like I call New York people Chihuahuas. Let me break it down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a Chihuahua is going to bark, bark, bark. You know what I'm saying? Like, they stand out on the stoop all day. Like, that's why, like, it's uptowns with the all-white forces. I'm from New Orleans. You know, black force activity, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Like, they could take the train from their comfortable stoop, their comfortable block where they stand and talk all day and yap, 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 and I'm out of water and da-da-da-da. There's no train, none of that down there in the South. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you get a pair of black Air Force Ones at the beginning of the school, you got to make them last. You know what I mean? Like, so that's back when you got the shoe polish, like you rub it with the toothbrush, everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I call them Chihuahuas because they stand on the stoop or the street and just bark all day. Like down here in the South, man, like we pit bulls, man. We nice, friendly, do whatever.
That's a good analogy.
Like, but it's like you're not gonna know it's go time.
Yeah.
So it's go time because we're not gonna sit there and bark at you.
I fuck with that.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna sit there and they just going. Or if they are barking already, you know what time it is.
For sure. Yo, what's up with that, guys? I got my man Alex Myles here. We're just here live. We just sat down, man. We're already live right now. I'm already recorded, man.
Let's do it.
That's about as much as an intro I ever do.
Oh, man. Hey, I'm your guest, man. I feel honored just to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me, Mike. I feel honored just to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give a quick shout out to Counter Gibbons.
Yeah.
I mean, TJ, a few of the prior guests, Panda. These are all my guys.
Shout out all y'all guys, man. I really appreciate all y'all coming through.
It's all twins, man. They know they're my youngest, man. Like, my whole thing is, like, I've been in this, 13, 14 years now? So it's like my whole thing is if I can help you avoid a pothole that I hit, I'm going to help you do that. Now, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, be, cool and that guy and, you know what I'm saying, drive that fast and run through that pothole and possibly pop a tire and bump your head, I'll let you do that, you know? But if you don't want to, I'll help you avoid it.
Yeah.
So.
And you can, it's that old thing, you can bring the horse to water, but you can't make him drink, you know?
No.
Yeah. So, I mean, you recently got back from New York. Tell me about it, man. How was your trip?
Man, so it's like funny how these things happen. It's like we're gonna get into my whole backstory and everything, but it really like popped up out of nowhere. So, we did the fashion show for Neighborhood Gala. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Big Legal, Dante and that whole crew. We just did the fashion show. Connor walked in that. I believe Connor went to Big Baby's Gucci shows. That already was on tour, for Summer Revenge. Mm-hmm. They already had their relationship, so Gucci had told him, like, yo, like, if you can
They've been doing that, like, yearly.
Yeah, we did it last year. Yeah, last year we did. I was with him out there last year on that.
Bet.
Yeah, so Gucci invited him out, basically, so Connor told me, he's like, yo, twin, like Gucci told me if you get out to New York, you know what I'm saying, like, it's up. It's basically like last year. I'm like, okay, cool. So he tells me that, I shit you not, the next day, my mentor, shout out to JT Barnett. Y'all know Tiger King?
No, I don't.
All right. Tiger King, the documentary Tiger King.
Oh, Tiger King, yeah. I didn't hear you, my bad.
So, like, Tiger King, and, like, so my voice is a little, apologize. But, Tiger King and, like, TV show Cheaters. Yeah. He's, like, with Goldstein, he's a big part of that. So, JT Barnett, shout out to him. He's a mentor of mine. Like, World Star Hip Hop is doing a documentary on all the DJs. He's part of the team that's working on it. So, he basically invited me to come work staff.
That's tight.
Yeah, like, he gives me a bunch of opportunities. Love the man to death. So, basically, long story short, they ended up giving us a free trip out there because they rescheduled for the documentary shoot.
Oh, okay.
So it sucked because it killed like the Airbnb pay and the day-to-day per diem.
Right.
But it ended up working out because now I had a free flight out to New York. And then next thing you know, kind of got the show with Gucci.
Shit.
So like
all worked out.
Hell yeah.
And
then, like I said, we had just did this show. Shout out to Jimmy Adams, man. Like
Yeah. Tell me about these shoes real quick. I'm digging this shit.
Right, so
it's got the 27 with the skull on it, man.
So those are the Grim Reapers, man. I believe this is one of the first custom designs that she did. Like she's on her. She just did a drop today with another brand called Rebirth, I believe, and which is like would be her third drop. But this was her second drop. She has another drop as well. She's just a worker, man.
Yeah. So, is she actually cutting and sewing these, or are these some old like SBs or something?
No, not at all. These are all fully custom designed.
Really?
Down like you can check the tag on the top of your Phillies as well too, like feel the detail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
these feel like some quality like Nike SBs or something.
No, that's the thing though. Like these the Grims give me like more of like the Jordan 1 low kind of feeling. And
right.
And like the SB type feel. A lot of people they'll see them on my feet and they're like, yo, like those Bape. I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah, that is kind of like a big thing.
Like I said, but if you pay attention to details and you understand design and all of that stuff, it's nowhere near. Like, you know what I mean, our shit is coming out here and they're stretching all the way down there.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean, like, so big shout out to Jimmy. Like, we got a big meeting tomorrow. She know that. So
I'm super impressed by that, dude.
Like, dude, the detail is insane.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, like the camera really don't do it justice. You gotta like really like see it and get it in your hands.
Yeah.
Like, but
no, I would cop one of these for sure.
Speaking of the devil, she just texted me. She's like, Cincinnati, I got you. I got you, Jimmy. We live.
That's what's up, man.
Yo, Jimmy, I'm live. We live on the podcast. What's up with that? Tune in now. I'm over here talking about your shoes, man. Go ahead and tune in. But yeah.
So are they related to sneaker politics at all? Is that
no, not at all. So politics, I developed a relationship with them. Just me being a consumer of culture. You know what I mean? Like so, Derek Curry, the owner of Sneaker Politics. Like his backstory, I believe he's from Louisiana. Started the store like some years after the hurricane and different things like that. They started in New Orleans, Baton Rouge. They have one in Dallas, I believe Austin. More locations coming soon.
Yeah.
And it was just natural, man. Like I went in there just on some regular, just being myself stuff, and they just started, they just were showing me love. And then, when people show you love, it makes you come back.
Yeah.
I mean, especially in like any business listening right now, customer service is still a very important thing. So, like, you might want to tell your staff
that. It is, man, yeah.
Like, because a lot of people, like, I don't know if it's the pandemic.
That's exactly what it was, man.
But it's like people can't socialize nowadays. It's very weird, but, man, don't forget that. Like, I'll give you an example. So, on the flight coming back from New York, I'm sitting in JFK, just, like, loading everything up, charging my laptop, like, letting the camera battery, spark that up, you know what I mean? Letting the camera battery recharge so I can get the footage. Because, like, I see TJ dropping his footage. I'm getting jelly. I'm like, man, damn, I got to get my footage out. Like, you know how it is when you're a creative, man. So I'm the
same way, dude. Anytime I'm like, fuck, I got to get my reel out.
Like, all right, so you're like me. Like, do you, like, just watch your shit constantly back and forth over and over?
Yeah,
I'm not the only crazy one, right? Okay, bro. Thank you. Like,
I'm guilty. Like, I'll be sitting there watching my own shit. Like,
TJ sent me the one we did for the just watch. Shout out to JBW.
I saw that. Yo, that's a clean ass watch.
It's fucking, man.
Yeah.
Again, the camera don't do it justice, man. Shout out to Yak the Mac. Shout out to JBW. Crystal Spectra Collection. You guys go shop with JBW. I guarantee you, it's gonna be the most affordable. Like, as far as
I was
like,
looking
luxury,
at the prices.
like, dude,
it's not bad.
The most affordable for real diamonds and shit, man. Like, seriously, like, there's no flash going on right here. You see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
no, I was checking them out, man.
Yeah, so big shout out to them as well too. But so I was just sitting in the airport and I see an older guy. He's like, clearly runs a company. He has the golf shirt and everything on, and he's sitting there and he's like personalizing these. He's personalizing these like just cars that he send out to the people that I guess are clients of his company.
Okay.
But he's personally writing and signing his hand signature and licking the stamp. And I was like, man, him just cause I'm a communicator, So I tell him, I was like, man, people don't do that nowadays. I was like, nice personal touch. I was like, I guarantee you that keeps them coming back.
For sure.
He was like, yeah, man, like people notice the small things. And I was like, details are important in life, right?
It is.
And then me and him had a nice little conversation, at the airport. And he's like, you got your head on right. Like, you just keep doing what you're doing. Like, and it's like people used to tell me that all the time. Like when I was like 19 in Hollywood, like I'm like working for these different people. Mm-hmm. And they would always be like, you got it, Alex, you got it. And at 19, I'm like, okay, if I got it, like, hire me. Like, give me a job.
Yeah, like, what's up then?
Like, what's up with that? Like,
what's up with that?
No pun intended. What's up with that? Hire me. But now that I'm older, I get it. Like, I didn't need that.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, this kid has it figured out. He doesn't know he has it figured out yet, but this kid is, like, going to be a problem. Like, because he's, like, just the way he moves, he gets it. And now I understand what they meant.
Or when you know, you know.
Yeah, like, I don't, like, I guess, like, I still work with people. Anybody hiring, you want to book me model style, please hit me up. But like it was like I don't need someone to hire me. I can create that shit.
How'd you get into modeling?
another good story. So like I told you, so we were talking off camera. This is about my whole Hollywood introduction. A great friend of mine by the name of Michael Hudson. Shout out Mikey. Take me go and text him and tell him to watch you. That was actually the guy that got me into League of Legends, PC, all of that stuff. Him and a guy named Eric House.
Oh, okay.
So long story short, basically, like I told you, I was like me and him became like really good friends. I'm like styling him up for his shoots. I'd be like, yo, so what's the casting? Like what are they looking for? And he would tell me, boom, I'd get in his closet, style him up. We go to the shoot. I was basically like his assistant. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
And proud to say it. You know what I mean? Like kids out there, if you have a friend or somebody around you that is talented and successful, and you want to be involved, find a way to make yourself a service.
Yeah.
Like, cause I always tell, like, I'm glad you said useful, cause I always tell TJ and all of them, bro, I'm like, this is a use industry.
Yeah.
Words have power. I get that sounds weird, but if you do it in a positive way, like for instance, now, like when I was out here with Jimmy or whatever, like with Big Baby Gucci, like I'm like, yo, they were like, yo, this shit is hard. I'm like, I bet, like, what's your size? We got you.
Yeah.
Just like all I need is you to do, some free.
That's the whole.
Yeah, it's like free promo, free marketing, a free pair for you. Everybody who loses.
Exactly.
Like as long as like nobody's losing in the mix of things, that's how you should be doing it.
I mean, that's what networking is.
Yeah, and like my whole thing is like in this industry, man, like everything costs. Like this whole production set costs.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like we constantly investing in ourselves.
Yeah.
Like and the ones that get it. So the least you can do is give somebody the credit, the proper credit. If they're on set and they're a second assistant director, give them that damn second assistant director credit.
For sure.
If they're a producer, give them that producer credit. If they're whatever it is, give them the credit.
Shit, just their grip, give them credit.
Give them the credit.
Yeah.
That credit is currency, right? I mean, no pun intended. Again, like these things just roll off my tongue, but like I'm talking like real credit. Like give them their credit where it's due, man. Like that's another thing that I try to like force, like especially with people I work with, to let them know. Like I have like different like creatives that, like, for instance, like I'm not big with the TikTok shit. Like I don't know. I'll probably say
I'm
like
not either.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not either.
But obviously that's another platform that I need to make use of.
Mm-hmm.
So like I have a few twins. Like I said, Words Have Power, which is I explain why I call all of my clients or anybody I work with twins here in a second. But I have one of my twins, they're good with the TikTok, so I'll just send them the footage. And then, once we put it out, it's like, all right, filmed and creative directed by Dawson's Break, but edited by whoever edited it.
Yeah.
Like, yo, get your credit. So if they see it and they want to use, like, yo, that's a dope edit. That's some good transitions. This is who did it.
Yep.
There you are.
Exactly. You have to do that, man. I feel like that's only right. Like,
dude.
You have to. I mean, you're kind of shitty if you don't do that. In my opinion, it's just that'd be using people with no intent of like
you'd be surprised though,
being
man.
reciprocal in any way.
And like some people, they like I said, like not everybody is lucky enough to have the kind of introduction and let's say whatever red carpet rollout into the industry that I had. So let's say you are around somebody that is snaky or whatever, and they're trying to make it in. That's the way you learned at first.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what's the whole saying, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Like you gotta like learn your lesson, but it's like there's a lot of that going on too. To where it's like, somebody might like they might have been past their 20s or their peak time, right? And then they're around some other people that may have gotten some shit going, and they're like showing them what they would have done or how they would have done it, even though that's not the way to do it. You feel what I'm saying? So and then that younger person, just because they're older and thinking that they have the experience, like that they actually have that experience, they're gonna listen, right? The next thing you know, they're fucking their whole shit up. Like so, like I'm big on who you.
I just watched the Elvis documentary or the new Elvis biopic or whatever, and it's basically that. His manager fucked him.
Because I forget that with the story about tell me about it. I'm not. I don't care about the
He basically just
some money management shit.
Basically,
you know what I mean,
he kept him locked in a Vegas residency because he owed the Vegas.
That's why he was always out.
Yeah, his manager owed the casino money.
So the same manager as Britney Spears, because like her, no, because like she was like out there forever, dude. Like
it could be some weird shit like that, right?
It's one or two ways with the Vegas residency shit that I've noticed. Like it's either like you're coming to like you're in like type shit.
Yeah,
and you want to still collect that check and be relevant.
Right. No, Vegas. Elvis was in his prime, dude.
Okay. See, I had no clue. Like
and they just kept him locked up there, and he just got fucked up on drugs all day. And my bad, Jake.
I was like, dude. I got you, baby. I got you. Of course, man. But yeah, man. Because I was gonna say, it seems like it's like either one or two things. Like I said, it's either like you're coming to like the end of your prime and you still want the relevant check, like that big stage check, or like some Britney Spears Elvis shit, where like somebody done just locked you into this 10-year residency deal and you got to do it. You know, like, 'cause, I mean, you're like, that's the one thing I can't say about performers and stuff. Like, once they get to a certain level, especially like a Britney Spears or like Elvis, man, they didn't let their fans down.
Yeah.
Like I mean that.
Well, because that's your life now.
I'm not exactly, yo. I mean, but not every artist, like, you know, some artists be like, yo, fuck them. I mean, they might say it to their face, but like you can tell by the actions and like like I said, Britney Spears fucking went crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously she was dealing with a lot of other stuff too, but I feel like that woman went crazy trying to make sure that she just kept being Britney Spears for us.
Well, that's what they said at the end of the Elvis movie. They were like, they were trying to say like he was like, I didn't kill Elvis, love killed Elvis. His love for his fans killed him. You know, he's always just felt like he needed to be out there and fucking be an Elvis.
Yeah. Oh, I got the Proud Amigo host. Ricky mistake, my bad, y'all. But yeah, man. So like a lot, like that's definitely like what it is too. Like what's the whole adage? Is like they like love to build you up just to see you fall.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. The harder they come, the harder they fall.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm just trying to get this shit squared away.
Kick, push, 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 kick, push. Radio, 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 radio.
Kick Push Radio, Mondays 6 to 8, and you stream it online at knon.com/now.
All right, there we go. All right. Where's my chat? All right, there we go.
So as a model, let me ask you this.
Hey, go ahead. We can start there.
Do you think modeling is safe for like teenage kids?
What age? And
like teenage, like.
All right. So I feel like. All right. So that's a great question actually, and as shitty as it is, it's definitely one of those things. It's like, are we talking male or are we talking females? Yeah, that's how you, Jake. Are we talking males or are we talking female?
Man, I'm gonna say either one.
No, I'm saying
the
like,
industry's so like diverse now.
That is true. All right.
You know?
All right. So if you have a parent that has some kind of industry experience of like what red flags to watch for, I would say yes, because I mean there's danger and risk in anything. But if you don't have any kind of person like that, and because I mean you can't, like, don't get me wrong, like you trust your agent and all that other shit, but you got to have somebody else that's not the agent that you can talk to and like really like, because at the end of the day the agent's trying to get their percentage.
They're trying to get paid.
They're trying to get their fucking percentage, bro. Like, cause like it's funny, like that's like when we're doing the thing, they wonder like, yo, you should be an agent. That's how I ended up getting into consulting in general, because like after going through the whole process and shadowing the agent, I'm like, you're really pigeonholed to that agency, their clientele staff list. You know what I mean? And like I'm like, I want to work with who I want to work with, you know. But like to answer the question, I mean, I do feel like it's safe, man. But again, like you just have to have the right people around you, especially at that age of like, because if you're a teenager, like I'll say like somebody like Lil Dre, I mean he's a little older, but I like perfect example because I saw this kid's rise like from Lucas Sabat. You know what I mean? Like poster boy. Like you may not know the name, like, but if I guarantee you know. All right, the TV show was it Grownish? Like with Yara Shahidi. Right, like that's like they're in college and stuff. He's like light skinned. He has like dreads. He looks very much like, man, I gotta show you, like, because if I show you, I'm like, you can be like, yeah, I've seen him before. Like, it's like one of those things. But Luca, so like I saw his like whole rise from like, literally from like little kid. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Like I saw his whole rise from like, you know what I'm saying, like wearing like the hundreds hat with an afro, like Tyler the Creator shit. Yeah. Like golf wang on to like full on frontal, the it guy. You know what I mean? Like I saw that whole rise. So like. Do I think it's safe? Yes, but also again, like his mom from Paris, she was in fashion industry. His dad was a designer. Yeah. Like, you know, it all depends on the situation. But I would say yes. Like I'm not gonna steer any young person away from any kind of creative dream.
Yeah, I mean, you know you just hear stories.
No, yeah, you do. I mean, we gonna get into it, but like all that Hollywood shit is definitely real. Yeah, like and that's coming from somebody that was out there working there. Like all that shit is definitely real. Now, is it as like extreme as some may use the analogies as, like, you know, Illuminati blood, this and that? No, but it's like weird shit going on. Yes,
I don't doubt it. I mean,
you know what I mean? Like fucking yes. Like I mean, dude, you put a bunch of people with money and Power and La La Land.
And nothing's real.
Come on, man. Come on, what the fuck you think's happening? Like one day you're in Joshua Tree, next thing you're in fucking Malibu.
Right.
Next thing you know, you're at Coachella. Like, or it's like some of these places really look unreal. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're fucking Joshua Tree. Like when the sun is rising, it's like, is this a fucking real moment right now? Like, am I alive or like am I dreaming? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I've been in like spots like that out there where it's just like, and that's like really like how like really like accepted to myself. Like, yo, like this shit was like meant for me. Like this is life in general. Cause like I remember specifically like
having those moments like that.
Yeah. Like we're in Bel Air. It was like a 5-story mansion. Mine just like a porn director's house. Like, but you know, nothing's weird going on. It's just like a summer party going on. Like my friend's like a model. He knows the director. He invited us. My friend had a +1. Like I said, I'm styling them.
Okay.
Like, he's like, yeah, you gotta come. Like I said, they were all trying to get me into shit. Like shout out to the homies. Shout out to Brendan Lamb. Shout out to James Preston. Shout out to Michael Hudson. Make sure I'm not missing any names. Eric House, Billy Butler. Y'all know, man. Y'all know. But you know what I mean, they were all looking out for me. Like, and I didn't even know that at the time. To the point, like I said, when I graduated college, I drove 24 hours straight. I was straight. I got a job, place to move into, everything. You know what I mean?
Damn,
so,
you got laced up.
Yeah. So like we're at this spot, and it's like dope. Like imagine I'm like I said, I like bringing people with me.
Yeah.
So summertime, all white party. You know what I'm saying, at the pool. Like, so I walk up. This is like 2011. You know what I mean? Like, so weed's like legal out in LA, but medicinally legal.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing like skinny jeans still at the time. So I like got some weed in my pocket, but it's in like the little medical bottle.
Okay.
So, I'm walking up, you can see it in my pocket. So the guy's like walking out, coming to greet the guests. He's like, hey, how you guys doing? Welcome, et cetera, et cetera. He's like, oh, yeah, what's your name? I'm like, I'm Alex. He's like, Michael's friend. I'm like, oh, cool. He's like, you smoke weed? And I'm like tripping, like, how the hell you know that?
Yeah, right.
And he's like, oh, I can see the bottle in your pants, man. I'm like, oh shit, all right, cool. But he has on a robe. He put like cool as shit. Man, I can't make this up. That's my Vivian Westwood hoodie is his robe. He pulls out a little Ziploc bag, like some blue haze, purple haze. He's like, yeah, just hold on to that for today, man. Smoke as much as you want. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, smoke as much as you want. Pulls out another one.
Say less.
Hands me like hands me the Gandalf granddad pipe.
Yeah.
The Gandalf granddad.
Big Daddy.
That was the first. I mean, not as, like, it was like medium size,
Yeah,
but like the quality of the wood and shit. Like I never like. I'm like, yo. So I'm like, all right, cool, man. Like, so I'm smoking around, just walking around, like enjoying the scenery, as you know, because there's models there and stuff like that. Like me and him having a little moment at the grill. I'm like, dude, go enjoy your party, man. Like, I watch the meat. Like, I just smoke some weed and grill the meat. You know what I mean? Like, and enjoy the show. He's like, all right, cool. He's like, I got a little surprise for you later. I'm like, all right, like again, 19 and green. You know what I'm saying? The night comes on, like he like brings everybody up on the rooftop. We like watch like the stars, all that good shit or whatever. We go down and start going on. He's like, yo, Alex, like, he said, go take a peek in the bathroom. It's like 18 plus, is it? I'm asking. I don't want to say something TOS over here. Like,
yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah, but anyway, so like I was like, go downstairs. I'm like, go. Like I go, boom, past the shower is like 5 girls in the shower.
Oh, okay.
I don't know weird shit or nothing, but
Sure,
like just boom, like you want to go because we all in the pool and shit. No, come shower. All right, let's go. I'm gonna take a shower real fast. So it was just like a little shit like that, you know.
Get in where you fit in.
Yeah, but like it's like I said, back to that moment, I'm like, yo, like it's like is this real? You know what I'm saying? Like that whole day, I was like, is it real? Like, yeah, it's like having a moment standing on like his balcony, like by myself, just staring into the valley, or like the like the Bel Air Valley. Yeah. Of like, yo, like this shit is real. Like,
places like that, like the valley and shit, and those type of views will make you feel like that, you know. New experiences.
Like I always tell people about like just California or LA in general. Like whatever you want, it's gonna be. Like you want to go out there for the good weed, just all right, you're gonna get that. Yep. The weather, you're gonna get that. The woman, you're gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? The scenery, the palm trees, you're gonna get that.
No, you're right about that. When I went out there, it was on a skate trip, and we had a good.
You want to go skate? Yeah. Like, it's like whatever your interest is, like you're gonna get it, man. Like seriously, I promise you.
So I guess to kind of
shout out to Brendan. You said, I see he just texted you.
Yeah. Going along with the Hollywood shit.
Shout out to my little sister as well, man. Love you, Asia.
Shout out. As far as casting goes, you got any tips for people that are trying to get casted and shit?
All right, definitely. So as far as like modeling or acting, because that's two different.
Let me hear your take on both.
All right, so as far as like modeling goes, I would say know your niche. Like, cause like for instance, I never really finished it, but so basically like it was a jean shoot for Levi. So so I was going up with my buddy Mikey. A model that was supposed to do it just bailed and didn't show up. So his agent was like, "What waist size are you?" I was like, I'll wear like a 30-31. She's like, oh, okay, cool. Can you try these on? I'm like, yeah, sure. She's like, would you mind doing it? Like, not at all. Yeah. It was just like a stock like profile shoot. You know what I mean? Like just waist down. I'm like, you know what I mean? Easy. And that was my first shoot. Nice. Like in the office. And then like literally, so the agency was Next. He was signed to 2 and Next in LA. Excuse me. And that one was Next. So I ended up signing with her. And then started working out there doing that. Yeah. And then once I moved back to Texas, this is hilarious because markets are everything. You know what I mean? Like, so going from like the Mecca out there to being able to go on however many castings you want a day, like, and the diversity of it to like coming down here, and like I ended up signing with Klutz Agency. No disrespect to them or anything, but like the only thing you're sending me out on is like Chicken Express commercials and shit like that. It's like,
yeah, instead of the
like, I mean, no, but
so you get a day out there.
Yeah, but it's like I don't even know if like that's just like them not having the variety in the market down here or what. Like when I moved back down here, dude, I had to like study that shit myself as far as like, all right, what's the market down here? Like, where am I gonna find my niche at? Mm-hmm. And that's why I just started doing it myself. Like, that's when I really focused on like Limitless and the dot connector and like all of the things that we're gonna get into talking about. But back to answer that question, I'm always get back to it. Trust me. Like, so some tips that I would have as far as modeling, find your niche. Like knowing if you're like, like, cause there's like obviously body types and body limits. You know what I mean? Like, so like for runway, like you have to be a certain height. You have to have a certain waist size, like that. Those are just the rules. Like you want to play the game, like basketball, football. There's rules, right? You gotta follow the rules. You want to play this game, there's rules you have to follow. Yeah. So there's discipline you gotta follow as far as like keep yourself in shape or whatever. If you want to be like a runway model, if you want to be like more of like a streetwear model, then like make sure you have your aesthetic right.
Yeah, come correct.
Yeah, find your find your aesthetic. That would be my advice as far as like the modeling. As far as the acting goes. Practice, and get out of your comfort zone. Like literally, like if like I don't care, like don't practice the monologue that you're most comfortable with. Right. Practice the one you hate.
Oh, I feel that.
Yeah. That, like because then that's gonna draw out that emotion and make you a better actor. Because acting is like literally, it's like you got like you're acting, you're somebody else. Like I was having this conversation with TJ about something else, like gang knows stuff, but like you know what I mean. It's like I was like, yo, you gotta come up with a character now. You separate from that one, Mm-hmm. Right? You gotta come up with a stage name and a character that you separate, and then you turn into that person. Like I said, when the shades on, like this is Dawson's Break. Like when the shades on, this is Alex. Right. Not Dawson's back. We at work, But so yeah, like you gotta like figure those things out. But like with acting, practice, and network, and do not be afraid to get your hands dirty. Yeah. Same thing with modeling, because sometimes that's your end. Like my end was being a production assistant, showing up to the set at 4:30 in the morning in Burbank on Disney campus, moving like big ass fucking heavy equipment around, like sweating my ass off until from 4:30 to 7:30, and then just standing around eating craft services, watching them do shit. You know what I mean? Like, but like even though you want to be the model, the actor, the producer, do whatever, like you have to like get your end somewhere. So like, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty either. Like, don't be too good.
Yeah, no, I love that.
Don't be too good.
Yeah, you have to get your hands dirty, man. You got to get in there and learn how and put your hands on it, I feel like. Yo, let me take you into a little segment we do called Hit or Shit. Okay. So I'm just going to name a few things. You tell me, basically just tell me if you like it or you don't like it. It's either hit
or shit.
It's either hit or shit to you.
Let's do it.
All right, so off top, I'm going to go Off-Whites, like the brand.
Oh, hit.
I knew that one off. I knew that.
Rest in peace to Virgil. Yeah. Yo, shout out to Big Bro Theophilus London. That's my brother. Hit.
Yeah, definitely.
Double hit, triple hit, double whammy, triple whammy. What you mean?
Yeah, right. All right, so you just kind of spoke on it a little bit, and I wrote it down. 5 a.m. call times.
Wait, one more time?
5 a.m. call times.
5 a.m. call times.
Yeah. You said 4:30.
Yeah, I was saying that because it depends on the city, but like, I'm gonna say
you like to get your work done early in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna say shit because I'm a morning person. Like I like to like get my sleep. Like I'm up at 6:30 every morning. Yeah. Like like I'm up at 6:30 to 7. Like my body won't even let me sleep in, like at all. Like it's like get up, Alex. You know what I mean? So whenever I'll say shit.
Shit for the 5 a.m. call time. Yeah. All right.
Oh no. Excuse me. I'm thinking last call. Hit.
That's what yeah.
And brain's in the wrong spot. Sorry.
How about
I'm thinking last call.
How about manicures? You ever get manicures?
No, I get pedicures.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like I've always like as weirdly as it sounds, like I've always just like bitten my nails like at a curved angle and it just like grow finely and look good. And like women always are like, "You have a manicure?" And I'm like, "No." So I feel like that's my manicure. So like I'll say shit on the manicure, but
All right.
hit on the pedicure for
No,
sure.
I dig a good pedicure, dude. I'm not gonna front.
I just got one in New York, bro. I was like, but was walking. I was like, yo, I gotta get my.
No,
treat right.
it feels so much
Yeah, you know
better.
it's funny. Like I posted in my story today. I was like, bro, go get a pedicure because I guarantee you, your girl is tired of starting a fire when y'all play footsies every night. Fucking sparking that flint on your goddamn ashy ass feet.
Hell yeah. All right, how about the SMU Mustangs?
All right, they just smacked the shit out of my alma mater, which is UNT. So I'm gonna say shit. Yeah, but shout out to Rasheed Samples, running back coach for the Los Angeles Rams, former youngest black coach in the NFL of any nature. First of all,
No shit.
Also was the youngest like position coach at SMU ever, black. Yo, shout out to Sam, man. Keep doing it.
Shout out, man.
Shout out to Rasheed Samples. Keep doing your thing, man. But yeah, shit. I'm a UNT. Mean Green, baby. Go Mean Green. They gonna post us talking about that school from Denton. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We gonna get some get back.
All right. How about Uchi, the restaurant?
Uchi, oh, that's definitely a hit.
Yeah.
That's a hit just off like of the happy hour alone. Like, like whatever. I don't care. I'll give it away. Like that's my guy there. So every time I go on, they're giving me like $100 in the vouchers. Like, have you been?
Oh no, I hadn't been there.
All right, so you go there, like they'll give you like a voucher. It's like $25 off or do whatever.
Yeah.
So like, they'll just give me like 4 or 5 of them. So, I got like
yeah.
$125 in like vouchers. So it's like, let's say I'm bringing Shorty on a date, and it's happy hour.
Yeah.
Come on, order up a couple of them samples, get a little bit of sake, get a little Ichiro, and then next thing you know, it's like I'm paying like a $4 tab.
That ain't bad.
Kids, take notes. Take notes. I be giving out game. I'm telling you.
All right, so a couple of designers. How about Rolex?
Rolex. Oh yeah, I mean hit. Like I don't have one, but it's a hit just off the classic, the blueprint. You know what I mean, like the standard. Like
It's just the standard classic, nice. You know.
That's what we aim for.
Yeah, I'd like to have an AP or something.
Yeah, I want an Oyster Perpetual. Like I want an Oyster Perpetual. I want a Presidential. Like I have a few. Like obviously a green face, but yeah,
Gotta be a green face.
Gotta be a green face.
Yeah,
it's gotta be a green face.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, it's gotta be.
Fuck yeah, dude. How about Balenciaga?
Balenci. Hit.
Yeah.
Anybody that know me know my Balenci stash is nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my Balenci stash is nice. The arena is like, I don't like the triple S's though. I like all little dash. Yeah, that's all for the, y'all can keep that.
Yeah.
I like the 2012, the 2011. I'm more of an archive kind of guy, but yeah, Balenci's a hit.
Fuck yeah, there we go. That's hitter shit, man. I want to tell you, you skate?
I like, right now, no.
Back in the day, though?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I thought so, man. Yeah.
Shit show, yeah.
How long you were skating?
Like, man, like, so all right, bro. So we grew up watching Rocket Power. I don't know if anybody knows Rocket.
Dude, hey,
Come on, man.
shout out Rocket Power. What's up?
want-
Woogity.
Woogity. Shibby. Yo, shout out to Tito.
Yo, I
You know
grew
what I'm
up
saying?
on that shit.
Straight up, bro.
Yeah.
That Hey Arnold, like, all
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
You right there. You right here with me.
Yes, sir.
So, like, all right, so me and my cousin rolling.
I don't like bubbly water. Anyway, another Liquid Death ad right here. The black one's sparkling water. The white one's regular. That's my favorite. That's where it's at. This mango one's new. They're just putting all the flavors out now. Skateboarder-owned company. We're supporting everything skater-owned. What's up with that? Y'all check it out.
Man, like he's watching right now as well too. Like we grew up watching that. And like we always was just those like kids, man. We was just different. Like you know what I mean. Like so like we would go out and like skate. Like and literally it wasn't until like my sophomore year of college, like the first time I went snowboarding with him, because like when he was in the Navy and they stationed him up in Albany, and then so he's like up there, he starts snowboarding and shit, turns into a total ski bum. Falls in love, man. Like,
Hell yeah.
He's like, yo, fuck the military, like I'm about to go pro, like you know what I'm saying, like he did his amateur thing for a little bit, but like so like we started skating around like shit between 7 and 8 years old, like just as far as like going outside and doing that, and it was like just like it was just kind of like it was like more so like. We wasn't going out and like filming lines or doing nothing like that. It was just like, yo, this is tight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we cruising down the block. Like that was our way to get around. And
That's
then
how
like
it was for me too at the
yeah.
beginning. I was just getting around and skating.
And then once I got older, probably around like 12, 13, and then like I got very serious into basketball. You know what I mean? Like so like I stopped skating around then and I didn't pick up skating again until I got to college and I wasn't playing basketball.
Okay.
And like when I was done music and all that stuff, like we were skating and do all that shit for sure.
What happened with basketball?
I ended up like fractured or lightly fractured my ankle my senior year. So like I had a couple scholarship offers on the table. Got injured, played through it the whole year. But like obviously like you know, scholarship investment money. You know how that shit goes. Like,
You obviously didn't mess it up too bad to go skate after that.
no, I'm saying, but
Yeah.
but I'm saying like just in college, like I was a walk on at UNT, and then like I ended up like quitting after like my second year, so like I wasn't playing anymore. But like it's just politics. That's how that shit goes. It's like they don't want to like feel like the coach don't want to feel like they're gonna invest in you, and then like when they could have gave the scholarship to somebody else. It's like funny because the person that actually got my scholarship to the school I was going to is actually CJ McCollum.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, Lehigh University, and then like my favorite school is fucking Duke.
Yeah.
And then they beat Duke 2013 in the tournament. Like I would have been on that team, hypothetically speaking, if I was like if things turned out differently. But
It's weird how shit turns out, right?
I was about to say things turned out exactly how they should have.
Yeah.
Like trust me, like so. Shout out CJ.
That's wild, man. What kind of keeps you motivated now, and how are you staying motivated?
That's funny. That's a great question. I recently actually just came out of like a slump, to be honest with you, man. Like people like see shit, and like so, I mean, like we all do it. Like social media is social media. We post what we want. Like obviously, like I'm not gonna post my fucking worst days. You know what I mean? Like so, it's like I just like recently really just came out of a slump. Like the trip to New York was actually so re-energizing for me personally.
Yeah.
Like I like was just like challenging myself daily to like get up and go. You know what I mean? Like
Travel will do that.
Yeah, for sure. That's always good. But like like even like coming back, you know what I mean? Like something back, like getting up and stretching and going for my morning walk and getting my day going and making sure I'm doing this by this time and doing that. Like just like getting my routine right.
Yeah.
So like what motivates me now is like honestly like things like what just happened in New York. Like, you know what I mean? Like because it's like all of that stuff is just happening in real time now, and it's just everything is just coming, bro. Like it's like let's say timing is everything, kids. Like there's like that old meme of like when you're like chipping away, it's like don't be one hit away from the diamond thing. That old meme is like I feel like I'm right there. Like it's like funny. Like I met a guy recently. His name is Michael Brooks, and he's like, dude, he's like, I feel like you're just like one major move away from like really having all of your shit just take off because everything is it's like chess. You know what I'm saying? Like I said with the Twitch. Go follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/the affiliate show. I'm over here trying to get it right, but we'll get it right later. You know what I mean? Like I said, because like we're going to do a podcast as well eventually and like definitely bring y'all on. That's some guests, me and TJ.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to bring y'all on.
I'd love to.
It's going to be called Connecting the Dots. It's going to be fun. But like, I plan on doing a lot of stuff through my Twitch. Like just like basically like giving like the youth the platform.
Yeah.
Like all these kids that I game with that, want to be streamers and stuff. It's like, all right, well, here you go. Here's the host. Like, you know what I mean? Here's the host. Here's the page. Use it, but use it right.
That's cool.
I have like probably like 4 or 5 of them that are very, very serious about it. And I just want to help them out. So, sorry, what was the question again?
Just saying how you got motivated and stay motivated.
That's definitely what motivates me the most right now is like the youth. Like, let's say, 'cause I'll have like kids like that I don't want to know, like call me dad, pops, like, you know what I mean? Big bro, like, depending on what the situation is, like, that's really what motivates me right now. Like, they like all keep up with my stuff and support me. And like, it's like, I know like my peers can do certain things or whatever because I see them do it, like, and I'm with them doing it. But like the kids and the youth, that like some of these kids that I haven't met, and like they tell me like the impact on them, like on Father's Day, like one of them like messaged me and was like, "Yo, pops," like because it's been like a 3-year thing, like we just gaming, like he'll hit me up if he like really needs like a real deep conversation.
Sure.
I'll talk him through it, whatever. Stay focused on school, just like steering him the right way. And like it was like he like messaged me on Father's Day. I was like, "Yo, pops," like sending me like a Father's Day message, and that shit made me tear up, bro. I was like, "Yo, like so like that's really what motivated me like the most for sure."
That's tight, man. So with being like such an influential person and motivating other people, who are some of your influences?
Just like as far as like creatively or
It's in life.
Well, I mean, so like in life, like probably like one of my biggest inspirations, like definitely my cousin. His name is Jarvis Hill. Like growing up, everybody has that. You either have big bro or big cuz. You know what I mean? Like it's one of the two. And for me, that was that. Like it was all of it in one. Big bro, big cuz, like everything.
Yeah.
Like he was like the cool dude. I had all the new Jordans, like the girlfriend, like you name it. He was that guy. You know what I mean? So it was like I like picked up all that from him. Like he used to like come back and like whatever, my grandma and them not watching this shit. Like, but like literally, bro, like I'm like 10, 11 years old. Like cuz used to come back and like pick me up, like 'cause he knew what time like his mom and my grandma would go to bed.
Okay.
And he'd be like, "Yo, if you could stay up till like 12:30,
I got you.
you know what I mean? You can ride. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
ride. So I'd be up. You know what I mean? He stayed true to his word. That's why I'm like, that's one of my biggest things is staying true to my word. Like it was because of little things like that. And he would come pick me up. And they call it they just call it parking lot pimping. You know what I'm saying? Like him and his homies would just go to the local clubs. I mean, like he's not even 21 yet. You know what I mean? So he can't even get the damn club either. Like you know what I'm saying? But so we just all standing out in the parking lot. And, you know, it's like basically I'm like bait. It's like, oh, because the girls walk by, oh, hey, little cutie. And then,
right.
then they slide in and do what they got to do. So it's like, oh, now that I'm older, I'm like, I see what you was doing.
I see game.
I see what you was doing. Yeah. But, like, still, though, like, just having, like, those experiences and that bond with him is, like was life-changing. It's like nobody could ever replace that man in my life. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
So, like, that's, like, as far as personally, him. But as far as creatively, I'm going to name a few. Like, I'm definitely going to go give Travis credit. You know what I mean? Like, Travis Scott, he's a huge inspiration of mine. Theophilus London, St. John, Stephen Victor. Like, I really want to get this across. Like I said, even like my muses, like Luca.
Yeah.
Gabe is probably my biggest creative inspiration. Like a lot of people don't know who Gabe is. Like
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, you know the Kanye song 30 Hours?
No, I don't know.
It was like, and then he's like, anybody know and listening, he's like, he basically is like a part of the song, and it's like he picks up a phone call and he's like, oh, what's up, Gabe? Like, blah blah.
I got you.
So Gabe is he was like the original part of the original Uzi, which was a group, right? Like, so you have like anything like computers we can pull something up with? It's like so basically like they're a group called Uzi, so it's Gabe and Mike, and it was like I'm trying to like think about how to describe it, but I would just like I could just show you.
Yeah, no, it's tight.
So like in 2012, like they dropped this song called "Scene Girl," and it was just like basically like, you know, talking about the scene girls and shit like that. This is like I said, to the point to this day where I love VHS, all this other shit. I mean, I already liked it at the point too, but like basically he's part of this group called Uzi. He ended up going solo. It's GAB and then 3. And he's basically just kind of just one of those guys, as we like to say, like any artist you name, I guarantee you he's had some type of work with, like no matter if it's styling them on like the fashion side.
Really?
Okay, so yeah, I'm telling you,
plugged in
100%. Drake, like him and Ash Travers, shout out to Ash, like doing like whenever Drake and Migos was on tour and he had the Ferrari, the green Ferrari floating in there, like that was their work.
Oh, no shit.
No, yeah, he's like a full-on creative, like psycho. Like I'm talking like musician, like everything. Like he's like Gabe is that guy. So like, yo, shout out to you, Twinsky. You know what's up. Like I'm talking like, so it's like, you know, you guys heard of like Ham on Everything?
Yeah, no, actually, yeah.
Adam Goes Ham.
Yeah,
that's my guy, man. Like so, like I was like out in LA like those days, like Last Days, Ham on Everything, Party Days. So like that's what like this is like right before like Our Future and all them popped off. So,
right.
So Tyler's there all the time. Like I'm there with Tyler. I'm there with Gabe. Like this is like the underground shit for real. Like Krayshawn, like that shit, that whole era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and we just like literally like fucking. They had the Old English sponsor and they had the Coke 45 sponsor. Like that was the only sponsors they had. You know what I mean? Like so that was the only shit to drink at the parties.
That's some G shit though.
Yeah, but we would like just fucking run downtown LA warehouses fucking crazy. Like it was fun. You know what I mean? It was a good time. But yeah, like that's why I ended up meeting Gabe down there at, and I would definitely say as far as like the industry, anything creative goes, I'm gonna give that one to Gabe.
Help me out here. I'm struggling.
I'm gonna give that one to Gabe for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
I mean, obviously you got ASAP Rocky. I mean, it's a bunch. Like, you know what I mean? And like I said, we're gonna get to the twin thing. All my twins, really, all my twins inspire me.
Tell me about that.
All right, so with the twin thing. So, all right, you tell me what a twin is. Mine is coming out of the same mother's vagina. In your own thing.
Twins, like people that are connected on a deeper level than just like a friendship.
Okay, there you go. So, all right, so that as well. Usually, you know, twins think the same.
Yeah, for sure.
They have the same goals because they're talking about them all the time. They have the same intuition, same feeling, same mindset, right? So if you check those boxes and you're like, I could just meet you, like we just met, right? Like I'll consider you a twin. Like, yo, you guys are doing what you want to do as far as like creatively tracing your dream. You know what I mean? You guys are being consistent with it. You know what I mean? Like, like I say, each twin of what box that checks is different. That's my whole narrative behind it. Is like same like-minded goals, like-minded mindset, like all one and the same, except we didn't come from the same mother. You know what I mean? Like, but it's like literally like it checks every other definition of the twin. Like, so like let's say like Connor. You know what I mean? Like it's like funny because like he's like he picked it up like very fast. Like that's twin for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that's really what it is. Like anybody like-minded supporting you, like, and it's just like the more the merrier. You know what I mean? Like that's why it's like we call it the twin tap. You know, you tap in or tap out. You know what I mean? Like it's your call, but it's gonna be more beneficial for you to tap in. because that thing is gonna multiply and expedite. You know what I mean? It's gonna be exponential, just based off of the twin love, as we call it.
Yeah, right.
So when you see like the cross finger with the heart and then the comet, you know what I mean? That's twin love taking off like a comet.
Oh, I got you.
Like all this shit is
it's
all meticulously branded, like for sure.
I didn't realize that. Yeah. Have you seen Kanye West on Instagram lately?
Dude, so I just saw that the other day. It's funny because so we talking sneaker politics or whatever. So the owner's name is Derek Curry. So it's that whole DC thing.
Okay.
So everybody that was quote unquote DC is like commenting like, "Yo, what up? Yay!" Like, you know what I mean? And then he started buzzing on whatever the hell, I guess about the hat or whatever. And then I commented underneath Derek. I was like, yo, D. I was like, you still want to be this DC question mark? He hit me back like with a bunch of ha-has. Like, hell no. Like, he's spazzing. Like, yo, but it's like I can't say that I get it on that full scale because I've never been on that kind of room on the level, but I get it to a certain extent, man. Like you really don't know, like these people really do be trying to, and it's not a racial thing. It's a fucking classism thing. And people don't realize when I say that, people are like, oh, like, but it's like, no, like 1% is fucking 1%. And then like 0.05 of the 1% is like, y'all don't realize how small it is and how much of it, like people don't even realize how programmed they are, bro. Right? Like, let me see if I can mind fuck that real fast. All right, what's the color of Target?
Color of Target? Red and white.
All right, color of Walmart and Kroger.
Blue and...
Okay, all right, so when you walk into Target, what's the first thing? When you walk in the Target store? Starbucks and like the little trinket area, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Clothes, right?
Yeah, right.
All right, cool. When you walk in Walmart, what's the first thing?
Usually...
Or Kroger. Produce.
Like the produce
right?
deli.
Okay, cool. All right, where's the food at in Target?
In the back.
Far, you got to walk around the whole
it's all the way in the back, yeah.
Where's all the food and stuff in Walmart at?
Kind of in the front.
All right, what's the pharmacy at and stuff in Walmart? Like the essentials, like life stuff.
Other side.
Oh, like the whole back store, right?
Yeah.
All right, so like literally people don't realize how programmed they are to the point where it's like, what's the demographic that shops at Target?
More middle class, upper middle class.
What's the demographic that shops at Kroger and Walmart?
Upper middle, I think.
No, I mean like, all right, but it's like, all right, so 1, 2, all right, so what's the color of Republicans?
Red, right?
What's the color of Democrats?
Blue. Yeah. I mean, that's also just memorization, though, right?
I mean, 100%. But it's like to the point to like I said. So that's why I asked the demographic who shops there because it's the middle class mom that has the time to go and walk around the store and actually be able to like do that versus like the middle class mom that is working like 2 jobs, has to rush into the store, get the stuff, and get out.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, people are programmed to. I mean, you just know the layout of Walmart in your head. You know, you know where to go.
Yeah, but like the way I broke it down like that is like I said in programming, just because of like I said, like who shops where, and then just like the routine of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like, and it's like like everything, so you get it though, like for sure.
What's up with that? You being at all these hotels? I see you at like at the Virgin, at the Crescent.
Oh yeah, okay. So I mean, it's just like I said, man. Like I'm just big on relationships and like over like the years and time. I must grab that over years and time. Like I'll be like just naturally like going to these places. Like as I said, it all starts with me just being a consumer. Like I'm a connoisseur, man. Like I like when I get into shit, I get into it. Like gaming, like tobacco. Like I smoke fine tobacco. I don't smoke that rat poison factory bullshit. Like you know what I mean. Like I'm a spliff man when it comes to that shit. So it's like I'm rolling my spliff. Like so it's like whatever I get into, I'm in the details. Shout out to Jimmy. I'm in the details. You know what I mean? So
You always been mixing tobacco with weed?
Not always, no. Like when like honestly, bro, like I was the straight edge just like kid in high school. I didn't like start smoking or none of that shit till like college.
Right.
So, like I told you,
that was the same with me, dude. I didn't start smoking weed till I got out of high school.
Like I didn't like judge nobody or nothing about it. Like, it just wasn't my like I was a high level athlete. I wasn't doing it. Like I was just like hell no, like you know. But then like when I'm dude, like, it's like funny because everybody has that like first time high story, right?
Let me hear it.
Oh boy, what did it want for you? You spark. All right, so basically, me and my buddy we smoked. I want to say we hot box like in this like old like Chevy S10 truck or some shit, you know. And this is like back in 2009, 2010. It's like I want to say it's like the spring after I know I'm not like going to play ball on a scholarship in college, so I'm kind of like letting my guard down. I'm letting my hair down a little bit now. You know what I'm saying? So we do that, we smoke. And that shit hit. Like, I'm high in the motherfucker. So we go to CC's Pizza.
Yeah.
We smashing and shit. All of a sudden, I'm like looking around like this. I was like, yo, everybody's staring at me. You know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, chill. Nobody's staring at you. I was like, dude, everybody's staring at me, bro. Like, literally, bro, as fuck. I go like this. Literally, grab a piece of pizza. I swear to God, I grab a piece of pizza, duck underneath the boots. I duck underneath the boots, and I'm eating my pizza underneath there, and I'm just telling him, like, I'm like, yo, bro, you cannot. I'm like, bro, you cannot take me home after this. My mom cannot see me like this. Like, I'm like, I was so serious. You cannot take me home after this, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going. You can't take me home.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, bro, you're good. And then I went like this. Tuck right back underneath the shit. I swear to God.
It's safe under here.
Like, I'm good. Nobody's staring at me down here. But no, like, that was like the high, like, welcome to getting high. For me. So like, the show was funny as fuck.
The first time I got high, like, smoking with my friends, Lucas and Ryan. Shout out, guys. And I smoked, and I remember just saying I wasn't ready. I got stupid high, and I was just like, I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I kept on saying that I wasn't ready.
Oh, like to yourself?
Ready.
Oh, like I'm like thinking about the meme, like he wasn't ready. Like you said it to yourself, like I wasn't ready. Man.
Yeah, no, I was just saying it to myself.
I was not,
because like we just like smoked the whole blunt.
Oh, I mean,
that was like my first experience.
I was
like
about to say, like
high.
first, like you first getting high, you're smoking a blunt. Like, that shit gonna hit you. Like, I mean, or like imagine if you would have hit a bong. Because me and my homie was just talking about like the different effect of like, because like we was smoking a little spliff, and he was like, yeah, bro, I hit the bong last night. TJ was like, yeah, bro, I hit that bong, and that was good. I was like, that shit, that hair rush come through, you be straight. Like, that shit totally different.
Well, they say you get like 20% THC through a water pipe. It's like 15 through a joint.
Wait, hold on. So you said 25%?
Yeah, through like you get.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah. So you actually get more of the THC through a water pipe.
Versus like how much in
a joint, or like, because like dude, don't.
No, I'm saying like you don't know the percentage of like how much is coming through like in a joint, like carbon wise.
15 maybe.
So we losing. So kids, you losing, or not kids, you losing 10% on that. Like, it's like that's what that feels.
I read some article somewhere that said some shit like that. What's one of the like most rewarding projects you've been working on?
Like just like overall, or just lately? I mean, lately, like I said, like so I'm like working on a short film. It's called Moments. Like, so like my whole shooting style, like I said, is just like right now we having a moment. I mean, it's being recorded. If it wouldn't be recorded, and minus us three, we could tell people about it, but they wouldn't know. They weren't there.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is like literally about capturing like those like special moments of no matter if it's like laughter or joy or sad, whatever it is. Like I want to capture that moment. Like that's my like film style. So like working on a short film called Moments, and it's really like at the end of the day just my life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and just like the different people that I work with, the different things like that I do. Like, so it's really just gonna be kind of a, I want to say a recap, but I'm trying to think of the best way to try to like use my words correctly. Like just kind of really just like an insight and view into my life and like like the way I live day to day, like creatively, and like how much I love this shit. Sure. Because like it's just a bunch of different like shit like that's in it. Like, you know, there's always those moments. Like first it's like let's take travel. Like, you know, there's always gonna be a bullshit moment on the trip. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's at the airport, the kid crying on the plane in the airport. It's gonna be something you have to deal with. Yeah. You have to get over the speed bump, and you have to just keep going. You know what I mean? Like I was telling Connor and TJ them that, because like, you know, for like whenever like, just on this one, like, you know, like originally like they said it was cool for him to bring the band out. So, you know, they come out there, they ran all this equipment and shit. Yeah. We get I get to the venue, like, because like I'm like I know how this shit goes. Like, not at this point, like I said, I know how this shit goes. I'm like, let me get there early, so if there is some problems, we can get this shit squared away before. So I get there.
You got to do that.
Got to. You know what I mean? So I get there around 4, and then shout out to Brady. We good. No, we cool. Brady, AMG Management. Shout out to AMG Management. Big Baby Gucci. That was the guy that booked the tour for him. Okay. So he shows up to the venue, and we just me, him, and the sound guy there. And we talking, and he's like, yeah, man, I heard there's supposed to be a band. I'm like, yeah, like I'm here with the guys. Like I like represent Connor, like, you know, blah blah blah, whatever. He's like, yeah, no band tonight. You can't use a band. And I'm just like, why? Like, just give me an explanation. Like that's
I saw this on Instagram, and I was gonna ask Connor what was up with it.
Yeah,
yeah, that's crazy, man.
So basically, it's like it's cool with no, but like give me an explanation of why.
For real, right?
And he was just kind of on some like
brought the whole fucking band out.
Like basically, like verbatim, he was just like, "This is my shit. Like it's my tour. It's my show. My tour. My tour. My show. Basically, like my way or the highway type shit." And then like they're obviously pissed. Like I'm pissed too, but I'm trying not to show it because I'm trying to calm them down type shit. Because I'm like, yo, this kind of shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta get used to it and roll with the punches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like as the other artists started showing up to do their sound check, he's like, oh no, you can't use your DJ or you can't do this and that, and they're getting pissed as fuck too. And I'm like, okay, now I see what's going on. I'm like, 'cause I like the way like Gucci does his shit is like he'll just like invite motherfuckers like that he fuck with. Like other artists and stuff.
Yeah.
So like Brady didn't have the full understanding of like how that set was gonna be that night. Now, in hindsight, I see what Brady meant. There was not time to disassemble the band equipment and all that stuff in between sets. That's all that had to be said.
I mean, that is like.
No, I mean it's a reasonable thing, but that's all that had to be said.
Yeah, at least let me know.
Yeah, like not this is just my tour, so fuck it, like type shit. Like you know what I mean. So basically, yeah. So like they ended up having to like it's like a stressful moment and shit. I'm like trying to keep them calm, whatever. Like shout out to Dylan. I mean, like Dylan does a lot. But
no, I love Dylan, man. Me and him jammed at the studio a couple weeks ago, man.
Dude, he fucking went by himself, brought all the equipment back there, you know what I'm saying, rent it back, because, I mean, fuck, nobody else could fit. Like the first fucking lift Uber canceled. Mm-hmm. Like, it happened both times when they were coming. The first one canceled. Like, no, the first one got there, saw all the equipment, said, nah, I'm not doing this. Canceled.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then they finally got one, finally got the sound check. Yeah. Then that bullshit happens, so then he has to bring it back. Same shit happens. The first lift, like, nope. Not
what
doing
a bummer, dude.
Like, next guy, he's in like an SUV, he's cool. I'm like, yo, can you please just like please, like, you know, you made it happen. Like, we put all the shit in the back seat, and there's literally like just space for him to sit in the front seat.
Yeah,
that's how full that shit was. Like, they rented that much equipment, so like I like felt like, you know what I mean.
God damn.
Cause like I know Ethan was upset, like he wanted to like play, and I'm like, yo, but like, welcome to show business. You know what I mean? Like
that's what it is,
like,
man.
Show business. Like, you know, Elvis said it, Elton John said, they all said it, right? James Brown, right? You name a legend, I guarantee they said that. Show business. You know what I mean? And in business, sometimes fucked up shit happens. Sometimes changes happen. Inconveniences, things we didn't plan for, and you got to be able to like adjust or roll with the punches, or else you're gonna get swallowed.
No doubt, man.
Like, this shit is not for the insecure. This shit is not for the weak. Like, if that's the case, like, find you something comfortable and do that. Because you're gonna get eaten a lot out here.
Do you think it's more about who you know than what you know?
I think it's more about who knows you than who you know.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I learned that a while ago. I used to think it was the whole, like, you know, like, but it's definitely who knows you. Like, what you know matters 100%. But you can know every damn thing. But if that person doesn't know you, you can know them. Mm-hmm. If they don't know you, and they're the person that has the power or do whatever, doesn't matter. So I would definitely say it has much more to do with like who knows you. But like just in general in that question, I'm gonna definitely say what you know trumps that.
Right.
Like yeah, like with your skill and with your understanding, your knowledge, like yeah, that definitely trumps who you know. But as far as like opportunity and just really being honest about how this shit works, it's about who knows you.
Mm-hmm. No, I think your skill will take you a long way, but at the end of the day, like it's you got to know some people.
Got to,
yeah.
Like, you have to, like because I mean, like I said, like I mean, the best. We've never seen the best anything. We've never seen the best NFL player. We've never seen the best NBA player. We haven't seen the best musical artist. We haven't seen the best painter.
That's a cool take. I like that.
I mean, yeah, because they fell into some shit. They got into some trouble. Like we haven't seen the best of anything yet.
Yeah.
We saw the people that had the right foundation, got the opportunity. Their opportunity paid off for them. Like, I mean, let's say Michael Jordan or whatever. Like, I mean, who said Michael Jordan was going to be Michael Jordan in college? Who said Michael Jordan was going to be the Jordan that he is after the first 6 years in the league?
Yeah.
Then that happened. Then he made a legacy. Now he's that Jordan.
Yeah, now he is Jordan.
He's Jordan.
Is that Jordan, right?
He went from Michael Jordan to Jordan. Mm-hmm. And they were calling him Michael Jordan back then. To Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you know you're really doing something. They just,
when they call you by one name.
Yeah, they get to the name. It's like mm-hmm. Yeah, they like it. So you know.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that one. How do you generally experience time as far as like in your life on a like a grand aspect?
Time?
Do you worry about time at all? Is it relevant?
I'm very punctual. I am very much like aware of the time, like for sure. Like not to like on like an over stressful level,
yeah,
but just on like I'm aware, mm-hmm. Like for sure. But I think it's because like I grew up in a big military family, so everything was like yes ma'am, no ma'am. You know what I mean?
Always
like,
on a schedule.
Yeah, like for sure. But like my mom wasn't in it, but everybody in my house family was. So I was like constantly surrounded by like her older sister. So when I go to my aunt's house, like it's, I mean, but all those things paid off for me. I mean, like, there's a reason that I speak well and carry myself the way I do, and like, 'cause all those different things of like, when I'm growing up, like if I say, "Hey, my grandma's pinching me," like, you know what I mean, like that kind of stuff, like it was going on, like, so like I definitely have a lot to owe to my family for sure, but they know that, like, definitely always will make them look good. Yeah, I would say definitely, I definitely have a very good understanding and awareness of time.
Man, I think you kind of have to, man. I'm constantly focused on time, and
Like, do you feel like sometimes you let it like, because I say I try not to let it consume me, so where it's like, you know what I mean, like just.
It consumes me daily.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's automatic, but like to where it stresses you. You know what I mean? Like to where it's
absolutely.
Like that's like a hard balance. I'm starting to like notice. Like even like something as simple as like, because it's like starting to get to the point now on my Instagram, bro, where it's just crazy. And at first that shit's cute and fun. Now it's like fucking annoying. Like shit, dude. Like okay, like like. And my homie in New York, shout out to Marcus Gilmore, he was like, bro, like it's time. Like I was looking at me, he's like, just turn your notifications off. Like you'll check it when you check it, and you'll have 1,000+ whatever, and you can go through it. But I was like, dude, then I gotta sort. He's like, it's only gonna get worse, Alex. You're only gonna.
That's a good point, man.
You're only gonna go here and here, so you might as well just get used to it.
Turn them off.
You might as well get used to it now.
That's a good point, man.
I'm like, and like it's been a huge difference, like to where it's like now like literally 2 to 3 hour blocks of my day. I'm more focused now because I'm not fucking just every couple of seconds. Like that's what I'm saying back to like even myself. I said like people don't realize how programmed they are. Like I don't realize sometimes how much this programs me. Like literally.
I'm the same way, man.
I was like I like tell my homie like that's probably watching shout out John that game we play Valorant. I'd be like, yo, bro, like 'cause he knows like because I won't be throwing out comms or nothing like that. You like yo, you on the phone, bro? Like put the phone down, bro. Yeah, like you're right, like that, but like turn it over. Like I gotta turn this bitch over.
Yeah.
Like so, yeah. Like
I have to do the same thing, just turn it over and ignore it.
Yep.
So let me give you a chance just to speak on dot connectors for a second.
Yeah, man. So dot connectors was really an idea that came about through. All right, so like I said, I'm big on branding. Like so I explained to you guys like the FCAS, Fit, Courage, Ambition, and Strength. That's my original. Like entourage crew that got me into Hollywood and all this production stuff. Brendan Lamb, who's actually a pitmaster. He was on like the Bobby Flay like Backyard Barbecue Brawl, a bunch of different other stuff. Cool. Like I'm gonna tap you guys in with his stuff. It's great. Like have to go try his barbecue. I'm talking best in Texas, and I'm not just saying that like because like
that's a bold statement in Texas.
Exactly my point. And I'm talking about I lived with the guy in LA in 2011, 12, and my man couldn't boil a fucking pot of noodles. Yeah. And now he's a fucking pitmaster. So like I'm telling you,
I'd love to check it out.
I'm telling you, for sure. Shout out to James, everybody, the rest of the crew. But I was big on branding, so like Limitless, my account like that shit got hacked at like I don't know, probably like 120,000, like just on some bullshit, like
I'd be devastated.
The whole adage if you don't have haters type thing, but big shout out to my cousin because the way it came about, like he started as a meme page and like built it as a meme page, and then like the whole plan was like, once it gets to a certain number and like I'm doing this stuff, we're gonna just rebrand it into like my consulting page. I mean, so it's called Limitless Creative Firm. I mean, that's why that shit tatted right here, Limitless. Like that's the creative firm, like my agency, which is still gonna happen. Gonna get the LLC filed, everything good, and then Dot Connectors is the film agency.
Okay.
So like it's like basically like we say TDC shit. It's founded by me. I went ahead and brought in TJ Taj is the co-founder. Like I'm saying, like he's just young, he's passionate. I love everything that he's about. We work with a lot of the same people. He helps me do a lot of stuff, so it just makes sense. You know what I mean? Like,
shout out TJ, man. And he was a great guest, came through here, man.
Make sure y'all go check out that episode. But
YT shot that.
Yeah, YT shot that for sure. He shot that for sure. Trust me, go check out that work he just did. But so like like I just love, like I said, I love everything he's about. Like we sat down, we talked, and I was like, yo, like if you're serious about it, like because it was that Dot Connector. And then the way I got the name, the Dot Connector, was from this producer. His name is Hoop. He goes to Oklahoma State. He makes like I mean, he's a great producer, but I'm saying like he's in the realm of like Don Tolliver, Travis Scott, like all that stuff. Like it's like his whole thing is like he wants to get signed to Cactus Jack, so I'm trying to help him, trying to make that happen. You know what I mean? Help him get placements wherever he can. And like one day we were just talking, having a conversation. He was like, "Yeah, bro, like damn, you really a Dot Connector," and I was like.
I was I was like reading through your articles and stuff earlier, and I was like, man, this guy. I had the same thought. I was like, man, this guy is just kind of the glue to everybody, like just connecting dots and like.
You said that. You said
that's the role. I feel like you
the glue. Like you like Trav got the line. Who put this shit together? I'm the glue. Like that's really my like. That's the best way I could describe me.
That's the role I figured you were playing, man. Yeah.
I'm all hands on deck. I'm 10 toes down. I'm all like I'm bringing everybody together. Like no matter if it's this side, that side, like because everybody fucks with me. Like everybody does. Like I showed nothing but love, you know.
Yeah.
So everybody shows it back. So it's like, you may not get along, but both of y'all get along with me. So we gonna do it like that. You know?
Connect the dots.
100%. So you really just hit the nail on the head for sure with that one. And then, but yeah, so like it's like it was dot connector. Like I said, Hoop gave me the name. So like shout out to Hoop. Like I always told him, like I'm like, yo, you got 3% of this company. Little do you know, because you gave me the name. Like
yeah.
So like that's just how I rock. You know what I'm saying? Like so like he's like, yo, that's fucking sick. I'm like, oh, you sick? You know what I mean? Like you a psycho. So that's how that came about. And now moving forward, like I said, with me and TJ, y'all can be on the lookout and expect a lot of just creative, curative, just different type of content. Like I mean, because like I said, it's not, like don't get me wrong, we do the fashion stuff, we do all of like the culture stuff. But I mean, I also love the golf. I also like.
Yeah, talk to me about that real quick.
Saying,
What's up with the golfing, man?
I mean, I said, we just had this thing that we had established out there with my entourage group, FCS, my boys. Like so, like every Monday, it was active day. You know what I mean? Like so, we would go on a hike at Runyon or a mountain or a Fryman or somewhere. You know what I mean? Go on a hike.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday it was like sports activity day. Like so, and then like there was this golf course in North Hollywood around where we stayed at called Weddington, and like. You know, on the golf course, man, like I learned this shit. Like that's where a lot of the deals get done. That's where a lot of money.
That's what I hear lately.
That's where a lot of money. Yeah. That's where a lot of I think the country clubs. That's where a lot of deals are getting done, and that's where a lot of your favorite people are getting said yes to. You know what I mean? Like so, I remember just going out with, you know, the guys like with their agents and stuff like that, and like just being in that environment, and like so like you know
being
also
in the mix of it all. Yeah,
100%. So then one of the guys in the group, Austin. His dad was a professional golfer and he was an amateur golfer. So I golf with my uncle growing up before, but since then I never really played golf. So like I had no bad habits. So I learned how to play golf from like a real from an actual like professional, like from the swing, like everything. So like when me and T like went, it's like, yo, TJ, you can golf for sure too. But I was like, yo, like drop your ass.
Let me show you some shit.
Yeah, like drop your ass, like turn like you know like real ones know, like if you do it, just turn the club a little bit, like depending what kind of club you got, like give it a little curve. It's gonna connect right there in the middle every time.
Man, I suck so bad at golf.
I mean, like I'm like score wise, I'm still handicapped as fuck. Like you know what I mean, but it's like
no, dude, I'll go top golf.
I have a pretty swing, like you know for sure. Like I have like a shot, like it's like funny because when we was filming, like I was like talking to like one of my shorties or whatever. I love all my babies, but don't get jealous. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not cute. But yeah, like I was like sending a video that we're shooting. So if you like watch the reel, that part of the reel is like, yo, let your daddy know I could golf. So if you want to go golf together, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like hit a fucking dinger. You know what I mean? Like it's like, look, I love that shit. But yeah, man, a lot of deals get done on golf courses. I'll say that. So
you're the second person to tell me that.
Like, bro, it's a fact.
Yeah.
Like so, like like I would say. Start going to the range a little bit.
Maybe I need to, man. Give me a polo shirt and get out there. Yeah.
I go. Like, me and T was talking about this yesterday, or today actually, because like originally T was gonna bring me over, but some stuff came up. He had to go handle his business, you know.
Okay.
We was hanging out earlier, but like we're gonna go do that very soon, TJ. Like we go back to the golf court. Like I go to this place called Tennyson, right there in Dallas.
Okay.
But we should go to one out this way for sure. Like, cause the guys out there, Jesse Coolbands, the guys the investors that I have a meeting with tomorrow, they golf as well. So I might fuck around after the meeting and be like, I'm gonna go to the course.
Yeah, what's up?
we just close some business, like, cause I already know, like, it's gonna go well. Like, I'm like, I already spoke with them, I already spoke with her. It's just a matter now. Let me put y'all two together. Y'all talk shop, get the shit done. Let's go play some golf.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. But yeah.
Damn, I guess I need to get out on the course, I guess.
Oh yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah.
So let me flip the script real fast on that. So yeah, like I don't know if any guests has really done this, but like tell people a little bit more about y'all and like really made y'all start y'all journey as far as the podcast go, and because like I told you, I'm starting a podcast soon with TJ, so
yeah.
I'm gonna take this moment to practice the hosting a little bit.
Let's do that, man. All right, yeah. So me and Jake have known each other for a long time. We actually met each other through skateboarding.
Come on in, Jake. Yeah, I'll slide over. We're gonna make it work. You want the headphones?
I'm good, man. I'm all right on the headphones. Thank you, though.
For sure.
Have a seat, man.
This
But anyway, so me and Jake actually met through skateboarding a long time ago. And, dude, what were you, like, 12?
I was 12, yeah. I moved out to Rockwall from Mesquite, when I was in 8th grade. And between the summer of 7th and 8th grade, so, like, the first year of middle school was, like, I knew everybody. I knew the area, grew up with everybody. And, like, the second year of middle school, right when, like, puberty hit and shit, got to get, like, used to a whole new scene, whole new way of doing things, like, a whole new crowd. Just trying to meet people. And I met people in the skateboarding community because that's what I knew. So I just tried to connect with people. And me and Nick, we just skated with the same people. So
that's really what it was, the same people.
I was just about to say, like, that's that age where you, like, really finding yourself and, like, your passions in doing that or do whatever. So
Absolutely.
So it's funny you said Rockwall because I went to Poteet for some years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before I went to Lakes, I went to Poteet. So what you said, was it Heath or which one did you go to?
No, it's Mesquite.
No, I'm saying in Rockwall.
In Rockwall, no. It was,
Rockwall High? Or?
Yeah, Rockwall High.
Okay, yeah. All right, so next question. What, like, minus Mike Z, like we talked about, like, what's a guest that both of y'all, like, it's both of y'all's podcast, both of y'all speak on it, what's a guest that both of y'all would like to have on?
I want to have Mike Crum on here. He's a local.
Yeah, Crum would be fire.
Yeah, he's like an OG pro skateboarder that lives here and, like, has his own skate park and runs his own, like, nonprofit organization. No, it's called Four Down. It's right in downtown, dude. Yeah.
Man, there's so many. Yeah, I actually have a list.
I've literally got a list.
Crum definitely was one of the ones on the list. Just to be.
Wait, my bad. Why you think? Shout out to my moms, man. Shout out moms, man.
Yeah,
got to shout out moms. Yeah, you got to. Yeah,
absolutely. Man, dude, there's so many good options.
I'd love to have Kareem Campbell.
Yeah, Kareem would be a great one.
He stays in Dallas.
Yeah.
I'd love to have him come through.
Yeah. And truthfully, man, like, I would like to think outside the box a little bit and kind of get outside of Dallas. Mm-hmm. I would love, just because I've been following this dude for a minute, and I think his story is pretty interesting, and I think his brand's real interesting. I think we need to get Chris Harriot. We need to get Chris Harriot on here.
That'd be tough, actually. Like,
you think?
No, the switch up, like you said.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, talk about the fitness brand and everything. He gets around. He goes to a lot of, like, fitness.
Is he a fitness guy? I'm not aware. Huh?
Yeah, no, he's actually the guy whenever I started working out again and I was, like, real heavy and I was getting into calisthenics. Yeah. He's the dude that I watched all his workout videos and just listened to his story and the way that he did things. And I used him as an example to get to where I'm at to this day. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, man, he's the one that motivated me and, like, educated me on calisthenics and diet and nutrition and a lot of that.
Yeah.
So for somebody that doesn't know, I mean, I know what calisthenics is, but, like, I've never gotten into it because, I mean, I'm a skinny guy. I'm a pretty motherfucker. I'm not into, like, lifting weights and all that shit. Like, speak on the calisthenics and, like, that whole lifestyle.
Yeah, dude. Basically, some people call it high intensity training. It's the high intensity interval stuff, body weight exercises. Basically, just pull-ups, push-ups, anything that you don't really need weights. You just lift your natural body weight. And when you need to get hydrated from working out, lifting your natural body weight, liquid death is the way to hydrate.
So what I did.
Yeah. Yep. And if you just want to break up a little bit of that liquid IV, drop it in that death, and stir it up a little bit, that shit'll get you right every time.
That's the recipe.
That's the recipe. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Of course, man. No, you're gonna be a great host.
Hey, man, I look forward to it, man. That's fun, man.
Yeah,
that's
so
fun. Back to your show. Back to your show.
Yeah, there's your little taste of it. Yeah. But anyway, man, we're at about 1:15, man. I mean,
we're at hour 15 already?
Yeah, it goes by quick. Right?
No, dude. Would they say time flies when you're having fun, right?
That's right. So just take a second, shout out anything you want to shout out, anything you want to promote, toss it out there, man.
Okay, cool. I'm going to shout out again, like I said, I'm going to focus on what I'm focusing on right now. So, shout out to Jimmy Adams, you know what I'm saying? I mean, these are all sold out, but she just did another drop, with Rebirth. Go ahead and check it out at gemi.adams, ADAMS, on Instagram. Check in with her. Big shout out to all my twins, Connor and TJ, you know what I'm saying, for making this happen. You know what I mean? They really put this together.
Yeah, appreciate you, Connor.
Yeah, for real. Like, shout out to the whole gang. Big shout out to, like I said, the mentor, JT. Shout out to everybody in the city that's doing their thing, man. Shout out to Yak the Mac. Shout out to Smith II. Shout out to Sarah Braden. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be PR pub for me.
Like, this goes on.
Like, yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, just shout out to everybody really doing things. Shout out to Sneaker Politics. They had the Shake Back event yesterday. They're all for the community. Yeah, man. But yeah, like I said, just shout out to all the twins, man. Twin Nation, love all of y'all, man. I appreciate the support. None of this stuff would be possible without any of y'all. Like, I'll take the shades off now. Like I said, I'm like 13 years into this, and like literally, I can't tell you the amount of people that have like helped me out. You know what I mean? Like, so like literally, just shout out to everybody, man. Like, I have love for everybody.
You gotta stay grateful, man. You got to, yeah. No, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure and subscribe. I appreciate it. It takes a second. Just do it, please.
No, yeah, these guys are great, man. They're great hosts, man. Lovely podcast. Like I said, the content is only gonna get better.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff in the bank.
It's like I know it looks like they're in a grand studio, but little do you know they're in their own spot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's only gonna get more grandeur. You know what I mean, and more opulent, and the production is gonna get better. I mean, the guests are gonna get better, and everything's gonna get better. And y'all are gonna get better. We all gonna get better.
Yeah. So with that said, y'all be you, we're gonna be us. What's up with that? Y'all take it easy.
Yeah. Out.
If you'd like to see raw, unedited, live episodes, follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/whatsupwiththat. To watch full episodes of What's Up With That, subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/whatsupwiththat.